What's up, BCSD third grade students? It's Mrs. Whitman again with another video for you to help you out with your distance learning packet. Today I thought that I would go over how to do a math fluency page with a division math fact. If you hear a little baby in the background, it's just because my daughter's with me and she's trying to learn how to talk. So today I'm going to do 20 divided by 5. And since it's a division math fact, I'm already thinking about all of the division strategies that my teacher taught me back in the good old days of going to school during the school year. And I think what I'm going to try first is repeated subtraction. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do 20 minus 5 first. That gives me 15. Since I'm dividing by 5, I have to subtract 5. I've got to keep subtracting 5 until I get to 0, okay? So I'm going to do 15 minus 5. I'm not at 0 yet, so I've got to keep going. And then I'm going to do 5 minus 5. Okay, I got to 0. So now I've got to count and see how many times I subtracted 5, and that will give me my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, I know that 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Now, in the second box that says use models or visuals, what I think I'm going to do there is equal sharing, because equal sharing is a really good way to show division in a highly visual manner. Remember, equal sharing is exactly like equal groups, where you start with your circles. So I'm going to make 5 circles since I'm dividing by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inside those circles, I'm going to keep putting tally marks until I count to 20. I have to put 1 tally mark in each circle, and I have to equally share all of those tally marks. It's not like doing equal groups for multiplication. Oh, thank you, Ava. You're such a good helper. In multiplication, we put all of the tally marks in one circle, and then we jump to the next one. But with equal sharing, we have to go one circle at a time. Let me show you what I mean. So I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once I get to the last circle, I start over again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start over again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Start over again. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, I got to 20, so that means I'm done putting my tally marks. I'm done equally sharing the tally marks. Now I count to see how many tally marks that I put in each circle. I see 4 there, 4 there. I managed to get 4 in all of them. That means I was successful at equally sharing my tally marks, so I did it correctly. And once again, I've confirmed that the answer is 4. Now, for write a story, I think what I'm going to do for this one is I like to think about division in terms of food. We are all familiar with sharing food with our brothers, our sisters, our friends, whomever. So thinking about division in terms of food is really easy. So I'm going to write a division story where I go something like this. I have 20 pieces of candy. I share the candy equally, there's a good division word for you, with my 4 friends. Why 4, you ask, and not 5? Since we're dividing by 5? Because I want some of the candy too, so I count as one of the people. So that means that the candy is going to be equally shared amongst 5 people, 4 friends plus me. So logically, the question we would ask is, how many pieces of candy will each person get? Okay, the last part is, how do you know your answer is correct? So this is something that could be different for everybody. Doesn't really matter what you write. What is important is that you use a complete sentence and that you explain your thinking in words. So you write a sentence about something that you did, okay? So I think I'm going to say something like, I know my answer is correct because I equally shared 20 tally marks in 5 equal groups, and I got 4 tally marks in each group. You could talk about that strategy. Or you can say, I know that my answer is 4 because I did repeated subtraction and subtracted by 5 and subtracted by 5 and I had to do that 4 times. Something like that. I usually like to try and practice what I'm going to say out loud before I start writing because it's a little bit messy at first. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say. So I think I'll talk about my equal sharing example. So how do you know your answer is correct? My answer is correct because I equally shared or divided 20 tally marks amongst 5 groups and counted 4 tally marks in each group. All right, there you have it. So that is how I would recommend you approach a division math fact in the BCSD distance learning packet. I will talk to you soon with my next video, which will be the day 4 math task. Bye-bye.